Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, back here in the office, in the dungeon. It is tax day 2024. Good morning, Vic. How are you? Oh, I'm back. I'm back at the house. I'm not happy about it. Freya, good morning. Robin, good morning. Vic, I'm glad to hear you're doing pretty good. I'm obviously back at the house. And I tell you, like, attitudes changed immediately when we got back to the house. It was like night and day difference. He doesn't want to admit it, but he doesn't want to come home either. We were trying to we were talking about staying until like Tuesday. I'm like, look, I'm good with that. When it came down to it though, I did not plan to stay past Sunday. So I was not able to stay past Sunday. I had to get back because of eBay. I had to come back for eBay. I also had to come back. I mean, I could have done what was left of the taxes. I probably could have done that from on location. But it's certainly easier when I have my regular computer and my two giant big screen. Well, not giant big, but my two good sized screens, my desk, my folders, my paper, my printer, all the stuff, right? So I was able to have my calls. Good morning, Bobby. I was able to have my calls while I was on location. I kept up with my morning chat. I had my call in Chris's group. I had my call in text group, and everything went well. I was good with how things went with the calls. I learned some things. I learned that I probably want a better mic for doing that on location. I feel like the laptop camera was fine. Using my headphones made a difference. I was distracted when I was sitting out at the picnic table. I was distracted a bit. So I have to keep that in mind when I'm doing the calls about, keep trying to find ways to keep distractions to a minimum. Because it got brought up, because I kept looking over. There was two people that worked at the campground, and they were like on a whole section over from me. But they were yelling at they weren't yelling at each other. They were talking to each other. And it was distracting to me. So between them and then my husband talking to the dogs, it was just like this whole thing that I just had a really, really hard time focusing on what I was supposed to be talking about. Good morning, Dawn. How are you? But otherwise, I feel like it was successful. I was, oh yeah, the neighbor that was smoking also. Oh my goodness. I'm an ex-smoker. I have not smoked in almost 7 years. So it's like, It bugs me. I can't stand it. The neighbor turned out to be nice. I just don't like his habit, you know. But it's just one of the things that you have to put up with when you're in those kind of situations. And it's kind of funny because I would never buy a house with neighbors that were close, right? However, I will totally go camping and be, right in there. So it's part of it. It used to make me like nauseous. It doesn't make me nauseous anymore. It just kind of, but I think he was like in the bedroom or something smoking, or maybe it was just the way it was coming under the camper. We were just a little too close for my liking, and I couldn't move. But all in all, it was a good trip. I was able to get some taxes completed for some people. I was able to, follow up with some people, some clients, and yet I still feel like I got time to kind of rest a bit and recoup and just, not be sitting at this desk and got some sunshine. Like my face is, you can't tell it so much on here, but my face, when I look in the mirror, my face is kind of red. It was very, very windy. So there was just the wind. My face was just kind of wind chapped a little bit. But otherwise it was a good trip. I always I slept better while we were gone. So I'm back. I'm gonna knock out today, and finish up as many today as possible. I have every intention of sleeping in a little bit tomorrow. I'll be up for this call, so I don't know how much sleeping in I'm going to actually get done. So yeah, I'll be up for this call. Then I've got to record the podcast tomorrow. Wednesday is the members only meeting. Thursday is Chris's call. And then Friday. So maybe Friday, maybe Friday, I will get up. I will do, hopefully the weather is nice. Like today, it is gorgeous outside, with the exception that everything is yellow. The pollen is like, it went from, oh my goodness, this is so cold, to everything being yellow, which I guess is spring, but man, the pollen. And then the dogs want to go out. When they go out, they want to lay out, and then they're covered in pollen, and then they bring the pollen in the house, and it's like, oh my goodness. I've got a ton of laundry I need to do, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm glad that I got the chance to get away for a few days. It was very nice. I am planning already, trying to figure out what the next trip is. It's actually probably going to be just up the road. My oldest daughter is 45 minutes up the road from me, and she is having a baby. She's scheduled the 29th of April. So she is having a little boy. His name is James Clay, and I can't wait to meet him. So there's actually a campground right across the road from her. I think that I'm just going to go stay up there at the campground for a week or so and see how that goes. And then so I can get, some one-on-one time with the little one. And then I'd love to go back to Virginia Beach for a weekend. The husband was talking about going over to the Eastern Shore because his mom and his sister are over there. Well, his mom and his sister and his niece and her husband, and like there's a bunch of them that are all over there now. They didn't used to be, but they are now. So he was talking about maybe going over there and staying for the weekend so that he can get to see his mom more, because she used to live right around the corner. So we might do that. And then June 2nd, we've got the Beach Boys concert. And then the end of June is our anniversary and our big trip to Maine. August is Chicago and Earth, Wind, and Fire concert. And then September, we'll go back and see James Taylor again this year. So I'm sure there's going to be other things in there. I don't know what quite yet, but super excited. I love summer. And I love traveling, and I love going to concerts. And so, yeah, got some good plans for this summer. Good morning, Larry. Thank you, Vic. Robin says, I always thought it would be fun to stay at the Disney World campground. Let's see. My husband has been, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure he has been and stayed at the Disney World campground when he was young, and then when his kids were young, they went and stayed at Disney World a couple times, but it wasn't the campground. They stayed in a hotel, one of the Disney hotels. One of the Disney military hotels. And then, yeah, so he's been several times. I've been to Disney World once when I was 12, so 42 years ago. And I haven't been back, and it's not my cup of tea. So, although I've heard that after hours you get to, walk around and go from place to place and get drinks. It's more of an adults type thing at night, and I could totally get into that part of it. But I've got no interest in the rides. I can't handle the lines either. Dawn says, sounds like a good summer. Larry says, question, that bookkeeping workbook I got, I see two of them. What is the difference between them? Okay, so all right, so the bookkeeping workbook, if you bought the reseller edition, it doesn't matter. It just has extra tools over top of the regular one. So you can get either one. If you don't have anything to do with Posh, then just get the regular reseller workbook. The one with Posh just has extra tools for Posh. The one that's the reseller one has extra tools for eBay. And the regular one, which isn't currently uploaded in there, but I'm going to do that. It just has all of the, it's just a regular bookkeeping part. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm a little, I guess I'm a little flustered this morning, trying to get back in the swing of things. But they're all the same. The regular workbook is the same as the reseller workbook with the for bookkeeping. The regular reseller workbook has a cost of goods calculator and an eBay number tracking tab. Those are just tools for your eBay business. Then the Poshmark one has the eBay things plus a way to figure out your Poshmark numbers. So you could get the Poshmark one and you would have everything that I have made available. But the bookkeeping portion of it, it's the same. It's exactly the same. So if you get the one with Posh, you've just got 4 extra tabs. That's all. And that was probably way more information than you needed. Freya, I will be working on that today. In fact, my daughter has already reached out and asked me if I had calls today. So, but let me look right quick. I will be, if you didn't already get an email from me, then you'll get one from me today that is requesting the information. In order to do that, so be watching your email. My daughter did a bunch of them while I was away. She did the extensions for me. My daughter is my assistant, my youngest daughter. I mean, I say my youngest daughter, but she's 32. So, okay, you did get the email. Okay, I need that today. You should have gotten an email with what information was needed and an email with the Dropbox. And I'm struggling a little bit because when I see, it's like I knew we talked about it, but the names that you guys go by on here are not always the names that you go by that you're actually using when you email me or you message me. So it makes makes me like, okay, I know I did this. Now, which one are you? But yeah, in order to file the extension, it needs to get done today. So it sounds like she's up and ready. And so yeah, as soon as this call is over, I will be getting on a call with her to get any and all extensions that need to be done and finish up what's left for 2023. And yeah, it's going to be a long day. But thankfully, I have people that work for me that were able to keep things going while I took a break. And okay, Vic, Have a great day. That we're able to keep things going while I was on vacation or taking some just enjoying some time away from the house without all of the gadgets. Um, that being said, I was still on my phone a lot, but it was nice to be able to take the dogs for a walk and just sit there and have some good food. And let's see, we ate um, scallops one night, we had salmon one night, we had steak and scallops the second night, and then we had shrimp the third night. We only made breakfast one morning, which is unusual. We usually make breakfast every morning. Free spreadsheet. I don't know what free spreadsheet you're talking about, Larry. I don't have any free ones. The one you commented on in YouTube, it was you would get it free with a consultation. Specifically for budgeting. Sophia says, "Good morning, Cheryl. Is it possible to pay federal tax with 2 credit cards?" Yes. Yes. Now, understand that the credit cards, they charge a fee for using the credit cards. So you'll get a fee for each one. But you can. You're going to go to irs.gov/payments. So anyway, Larry, the budget worksheet is it's for budgeting your business and personal life. I use it myself. Mine, I have added everything together. I start a new one each year. I've been doing that for like 3 or 4 years now. 4 years now, and it's really helped me keep track of what I'm spending, but more importantly, it's helped me look at it and say, okay, this is how much I need to make this month, and so what I've been able to do is say, okay, this is how much I've been making, this is how much I've been spending, this is how much I've been making. I want to add this bill in, and so when I add the bill in, it for me, it changes my mindset, and it's like, okay, now I've got this new bill. Now I have to make enough money to pay for this new bill, and I've been able to do that for the last 4 years now. It's just if I add a new bill, then that's the new number that I have to meet. I finally, within the last 6 months or so, I've finally gotten through my mindset where I don't have to stop at meeting my bills. I can have money in my bank account that is over and above what I need money for. So it's just helped me. It's helped me change my mindset. which has been huge for me because um, I've always worked. I've not been a great person as far as budgeting and things like that for many years. I like to spend money. I still like to spend money. Now I just I finally am at a place, and it's taken like I said, it's taken, well, I guess it's taken a lifetime, but it's taken me the last 4 years to really get to this place in my life where I'm able to get past um, what I need, and you know just keep going. It would be before, it was like I would work up until I met the need, and then I would slack off. So Larry says, I don't like spending money. Yeah, that's not me. I absolutely I can't take it with me when I go. So, and I'm not leaving it behind. I'm going to spend it. I'm going to spend it while I'm here. Yep. We only got one life in this body. So no matter what your belief is, we've only got one life in this body. So enjoy it, live it to the fullest. And the more money I have, the more I can help other people. So whether that means helping them with growing a business or starting a business or whatever, it's kind of my goal. Denise, good morning. Says, I purchased the spreadsheet. Something happened with my computer and now I cannot find it. Okay. So there's a couple of things. You can search for it on your computer. If you were not using, if you did not have Excel downloaded, then it's probably in OneDrive. So open OneDrive and search there. It would, in OneDrive, it would probably be under your most recent files. If you need to re-download it, you can re-download it, but you're not going to get back what you had in it. If that is the case, don't feel bad, because you would not be alone. Last year, I wiped it. I wiped my entire year of my own workbook of building out the new one for 2023 for everybody else. So I had to recreate mine to do my taxes. And there's been several people that have had to do that this year. Larry says, since my car is mainly my office, can I claim my monthly payments next tax time? Can I claim it? No, you cannot claim your monthly payments on your car. The only way you can claim the payments on your car is if it is owned by your business. However, you have to have, or you should have, some space inside of your house in order to do your bookkeeping and things like that. So that would be office space that you could use. So you can still claim, if you rent, you can claim your rent, and your electric and your water and other things that you spend in your house. If you own your house, and it's mortgage interest and real estate taxes and homeowners insurance and things like that. So don't get too upset. I'm sure we can find you more expenses than that car payment. Denise says, I had not started it yet, so how can I download it again? if you don't have an email, have the email where you got the link, then if you send me a message, I will reset your password, which will send you the new link, send you a new link. And I have to use the password because most people don't put their name in to I can check and see if you put your name in there, if your name is what you have on here. But most people don't bother filling in the name, and so I can't search by it. But I will see what. Oh, hey, look, you did. Hi, 10. Awesome. Whoops. Wait a minute. Where did you go? Okay. Fantastic. I am. Okay. Denise, you have an email. You've got mail. All right. We've got 9 people in here still. I know some people have left, so thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Larry says, I don't really pay rent unless I move. My sister owns the place. Okay. Wonderful, Denise. Okay, but whatever the household expenses are, even if you're not paying them, you can still take the deduction. Now, if you don't own the place, you can't take the deduction for mortgage interest and things like that, right? But you could still take a deduction for electric and water and gas and upkeep and things like that, because your business is benefiting from those things, regardless of who is paying for it. All right. It is after 9 o'clock, and it's been great to be back with you again this Monday morning. Pop back in tomorrow, and we will continue the conversation. We will. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to tell you guys that I found an add-on for Amazon. No, I found an add-on for Chrome that will help you, that will download your order history if you need it. So I wanted to go in. I don't even know what the name of this thing is. Amazon order history reporter. Okay, that's what the name of it is. It is a Google Chrome extension. It's called Amazon Order History Reporter, and it will download. So what you do, because this is the part that I did not understand and couldn't figure out, but install it onto your Chrome browser, log into your Amazon page, go to the orders page, and it's gonna like make you log in again and stuff on Amazon. But once you do all that and get back to your orders page the second time, then what it does, it like scrubs. It says, okay, Bobby, have a great day. It scrubs your Amazon orders and will download like your entire year. So I just went and downloaded my entire 2023 to make sure that I wasn't forgetting anything. And I went ahead and downloaded my 2024 so that I could keep up with it. But all right, have a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow morning. Bye. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Bye.